So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Timber gets good distance on it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Szoboszlai, looking tidy in... Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Jimenez. No way through. Reinders. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, super ball! Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Saliba, clear. Oh, shapes to shoot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Thuram. Calafiori. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a quick one. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! He scores! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. It's Thuram. Yamal. Manchester United finding their passes. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, what can they make of this? Nuno Mendes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nuno Mendes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Reinders. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's nice.
1 minute added time.
Quality ball. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Turan, driving, takes a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're underway again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. And it's Soboslai. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. Nuno Mendes.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Gravenberg. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gravenberg. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Szoboszlai. Probing pass. He has a look up. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Hakimi played into space, chips it through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Produces a cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the ball's gone astray. Reinders with the foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14. Binz.
And that was very necessary.
Turn. Coming on the field.
And it's Vitinha.
Joshua
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Taking place.
Hakimi. And Gravenberg. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! Shot, surely! Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Hakimi, he's gone direct here. That's headed upfield. Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Soboslai. Lovely feet. Can he get on the end of this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Soboslai. Hakimi. And it's Jimenez. And we're done. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's well positioned here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Hakimi. And now they can spring out of defence. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through, now it's Thuram. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jimenez. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for Thuram! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Szoboszlai. Hakimi. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Ndika gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba. Thuram takes a look up. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. He's back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Szoboszlai, and here's Bellingham. Now it's Tura. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Szoboszlai is the guilty party there. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Saliba, Manchester United finding their passes. Hakimi tries to pass it through. And it's Hakimi. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Szoboszlai. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Played back in. Bellingham. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Crosses it in here. And he's following up! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. Bellingham is having a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
to replace him is
Chelsea get
number
themselves into the
30,
lead.
To be expected, Peter.
Substitution
They've
taking
gone and
place.
stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mbappe succumbs to the pressure.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Big header! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has 2.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The changes then in quick
Bellingham.
succession.
Number 10.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good
Coming
for the
on
win.
field,
Well, they're
number
very much the
14,
better team at the moment,
Binz.
Peter, and no
Number
doubt will be looking
22,
to cause even more damage here.
Reinders is herring after that one, and the pass is intercepted. He shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Referee has just said play on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Always onto this. Oh, right place, right time. He's going for goal!
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Hakimi.
Now it's
Coming on
Kimmich.
the field is number 2. Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
Oh, nice touch. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gravenberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Mbappe. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Jimenez. Can he get on the end of this? Well read. Nice interception. Rice. Nicely spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice sequence of passes, this. Matheus Cunha. Look at the space here.
Indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Šeško. Rice. That looks a cracking ball, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's...
Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bellingham! Lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he goes cross-field.
Oh, well spotted.
Osimhen, and the shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's Timber. Konate cuts out the pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. And here's Osimhen. Hakimi gets into a good position. And that's played in low. Szoboszlai! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's being shifted off. And another try! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And a chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Hakimi. Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. Rice clears it away. Vinicius Junior. Taken back almost at once. And it's Gravenberch. Spread out to the left. Now it's Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. Oh, right place, right time. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Looking to play him in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Thuram. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He can get that clear. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Added time.
Short changes him with that pass. Konate goes steaming forward. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Mendes did just about enough to come out of... He's tried one! Bellingham! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the second half is off to a flyer! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Big chance! Taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Gravenberg, Thuram, Calafiori. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Szoboszlai. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Hakimi. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. Lovely bit of skill. Szoboszlai. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played. Shot goal! Yes! And they are cruising away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Szoboszlai. Succumbs to the pressure. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. And the shot! He's got a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
9.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Number 20, Bellingham. Number 8, Hakimi. Coming on the field.
That's a little off target.
Number 22,
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, did he?
Mbappe. Number 14.
Now it's some chance, surely!
Number 2.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, delightful ball. Timber cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Mendes. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
Big header! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. Oh, really well played.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's free. Decent chance! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left, grandstand finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has 2.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Tonali. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Timber. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Fantastic win for the boys today.
The end of the game.
Thank you very much for
Reflections.
your support.
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.